Greetings, world and family. I am Richard,
And I am Gary.
and together we are rocking Pandora's
Oh,
box. Woo! We love you. We got it right.
virtually.
One, two, three times. We've been doing good lately, brother.
We're well, we should. I think
Yeah.
is it episode 28 now? So it's 28 weeks.
It is 28, our
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
28th episode, yes,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Pandora's box.
So
How are you?
I'm good. Yeah. I had a semi-special day a couple of days ago, where I drunk too much and had too much food and enjoyed myself. Um,
Oh,
but yeah, I've had a lovely weekend, sort of like, my weekend started very early on Friday. So I've had a nice long sort of weekend with the Wizard of Oz and and yeah, I've been good. Obviously, at the moment the energies are a bit here and there, but I think we're going to talk about those in a little while. So I'll cut that one short with that one. But yeah, apart from that, really good. How about you, Richard?
thank you for asking. I'm glad you enjoyed your Friday night, I think it was, where
Yes.
you just let go and celebrate it. Because that's very important for me. Like at one point, we have so many responsibilities, we gotta let loose. We got to enjoy life. We got to enjoy being alive and loving to love ourselves enough to give us the opportunity to celebrate a little song and dance, right?
Oh, yes.
I've been doing good. I've been very, very busy, Femi. So for all of you, Femi, that you see that I'm late on my emails, please forgive me. I get maybe 100 emails a day. And I'm working on a new website and I'm doing a lot of collaborations. So this is why, Richard, your Richard, could be a bit in a delay right now. He's alone, like he's a big boy. He's doing it, always did it, always will do it. But I just got to like rebalance like the influx of you know, coming into my energy, with requests or love or whatever. But I had a great, great week, busy as it was.
Yeah.
I went out and I bought a new engine for my Trans Am Firebirds, which I'm very excited about. Because for me, you know me as the mystic. Some of you remember that I also do hairdressing. So I'm an artist, I'm a rebel, but I'm also learning to be a grease monkey. So I have a Trans Am Firebird 1979. I just got a new engine because my old engine is a bit like the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warriors. Okay, so there are some that the pistons and all that aren't working. So it's not like it's a V8, but the V8 is running like almost like at a V5 and a half. So eventually that engine's going to blow up. I don't want that. I love my car. I call her mother. She's gold. She's a Firebird. She's a Trans Am. So I got this beautiful, beautiful new engine yesterday that was all like a genuine one that was taken apart and cleaned up and reinstalled. And it is so beautiful and bright blue. And so that makes me very happy to have, like taking off my rings and playing and with the pistons and all that. Like, I really, really, really like that because I like boyish stuff too. Like, I love archery. I love going to like the skit shooting, like gun range. I love all that, so I'm happy. Yay!
Superb. Superb. And Richard did send me some pictures of his grease monkeying, which
Yes.
was very nice to see.
Very different, isn't it?
Very
Yeah.
different, very
Another
different.
side of me, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, it's good. I mean, I've I mean, you've been doing a lot of collabs recently. I mean, I don't know how you manage it. It's so busy, but I've had a few collabs with some lovely people as well, and it's going really, really well at the moment. I feel like we're in a transition stage at the moment in the realm. We're Gay is awake. We know she's awake, but we're going through that transition of we're the beautiful Femi. We're all on it. We know where we are. We know where we're going, but we need to bring people with us. And so I think we're going for this stage where it almost feels like we're treading water at times. You know, it's kind of that feeling of the energies are building, the expectations come in, and it's just like, ooh, you know. But so yeah, it's interesting times. It's great. It's great. It's hot again today in the UK. It's too hot. Need a
Oh,
fan.
yes. Mhm. Okay.
But yeah, it's good. So today we don't really have a subject. There's something I want to talk about, which will lead on to something that Richard will expand on, and he's already hinted at it already. But apart from that, it's really just a chat and a gas and see where it leads us. We do try and have a subject every single week, but Rich has been really busy, and I've been busy. And although what I've got is a really interesting segment and something I think is going to bring value to everybody, it's not really a full show. So shall we start with the segment that we that I kind of put together to lead us on? I mean, or do you want to keep on
Yes,
babbling?
absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Let's go. Let's rock and roll.
So I want to talk about the black moon that we just had, the new moon on the 22nd of August. Um, so it's the first new moon in Virgo, and I have put some notes down here because obviously I'm not an astrologer in any way, shape, or form, but I do recognize or feel the energy changes as Richard does, as many of the beautiful Femi do. You know, we know when things are changing, but we don't often understand or realize what that means or what it could mean or the opportunities. And I think
Hmm.
at the moment, because of where we are currently, this is a really, really good opportunity for us to make a significant change. If we go back a bit, good few weeks ago, we were talking about the Mercury retrograde in July and the
Mhm.
fact that I saw that as a portal, as the beginning of us going into something new. Um, we then had the 8-8 Lionsgate, which was a big energy as well, with Orion lining up over the pyramids of Giza and a new moon in Leo. No, full moon, sorry, full moon in Leo, which obviously gave us the opportunity to set our intentions and you know and push us forward. But
Mhm.
we're now into Virgo, and I think Virgo, from listening to other astrologers, because I'm not, um,
Nor I.
no. So we're kind of going on other information and a bit, but it's all very significant. I think Virgo's here now for 30 or 33 years. So Virgo's coming in and it's going to stay with us for quite some time.
Mm.
But obviously, as Virgo moves in, it brings in a new wave of energy, you know. Um, and so this is the first on August the 22nd, just a couple of days ago. This was the first new moon in Virgo, and that had significance because what it did, according to astrology and those that know better than me, is it cracked the door open of opportunity. It cracked the
Mm.
door open to healing the past of a change of energy and us being able to heal ourselves. Um, it's really about what our worth is, feeling our worth. You know, um, several people that I'm around at the moment are starting to understand their true worth, not monetarily, but their time aspect and what their time is really worth to them and how they want to spend their time, their leisure time, like being a grease monkey.
That would be I.
Yeah. To making sure that the things that they want to do with their family, loved ones, or even on their own is prime time. So it's about our worth and understanding our worth, but it's also our worth in the universe, in this soup of what is our realm, and understanding the importance and how powerful we truly are, because we really are. So This door has just cracked open. There's a chink of light coming through at the moment, which is always a really good sign. Now, we have a second new moon in Virgo, which begins on September the 21st. Now, the time in between this, I'll talk about in a second. But the new moon in the second new moon in Virgo, it brings a partial solar eclipse. Now,
Okay.
I can't tell you exactly what that means in its, but we have a partial solar eclipse. But what that partial solar eclipse means, it's going to blow that door wide open. So this is the crack being shown to us because remember
The
when
Kraken.
yeah, the Kraken, release the Kraken.
Yeah.
So what we have is we have build-ups of energy, and this energy builds up. It can't just go whoosh. It has to build slowly,
Mm,
and then it might plateau, and then it can build again and plateau,
yes.
and then it might fall away. Now, the 22nd of August is going to bring us that build-up into a nice plateau of energy. And when we get to the 23rd of September, this is the FU boots being put on properly, that door's being kicked open wide, and the energy is going to come flooding through. Now, this energy is huge because it will allow us to manifest what we want. It will allow us to work on the self and really change the future in ways that we've wanted to do. We keep wanting, okay?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what's really, really important in this period of time is we must concentrate on what we want and what we have in the gratitude for having that, but not on the lack of. So
Ah,
if you concentrate on the lack of for you in the person, the energy you're concentrating on, which is lack, will come into you and you won't get anything and you'll be pushed back in the back of the queue. And for everyone else, you know, who wants that better world, wants the dumb elites gone, wants the end of the slavery system, all the things we know that we want, we now have a month to manifest and bring this in. It's the mindfulness, isn't it, Richard? It's the thoughts that count, you know?
that's a big bang, right? And in everything that you're saying, Brother Gargar, this is a time where boundaries are like to be really focused on and worked upon. A lot of people don't seem to really understand what the world boundaries is. Like a lot of people would come, like people, I don't know what to call them, but oh, they have boundaries. They're telling me what I should or should not do. No, that's not what a boundary is. Boundaries is for self, what we are willing to accept or not accept coming like a freight train in our direction, like the Queen of Swords. Strict boundaries, but it's not about judging, it's about what is coming to us and what we accept or put a wall against, right?
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
think this is the vision, Gary, that I'm getting with what you're saying with this now moment right now. It's the big shebang. It's like the Big Bang Part 2. And Max the Crystal Skull agrees on this because he's always very close to me. He's loving this subject.
yeah, yeah. Because this gives us the opportunity not only to work on ourselves, but to work on ourselves with double power. So
Yes.
it's like well, our dragon energy or our fey energy or whatever it is that our energy we draw from, and some of you may not know where this energy comes from, but you know you have it.
Yes.
So the energy that you know you have, your higher self, your guides, whatever language you want to put on this, it all's the same for me. It's a beautiful energy that comes and flows with us. This is going to double that power. Oh, I'm getting flesh of the goose on this.
Double your pleasure, baby.
Oh yeah. But this is going to double your power. So the work you do on yourselves, the inner work you do, will have a huge payoff. It'll be more powerful. And so will our manifestations, you know,
Yes.
and what we are not prepared to not we're not focused on the lack. It's the as Richard said quite rightly, it's the boundaries. I will not accept a digital
No
ID. I
more.
will not accept digital money. I will not accept X, Y, and Z. These are my boundaries, and
Mm.
I'm manifesting that these things never happen. And I'm going to think of the things I really want to see. I want the beautiful house with the field, with the gardens, with the vegetables, people working together.
Peacocks in the garden.
For me,
That's what I'm
ducks,
manifesting. I want
ducks.
peacocks everywhere.
I'm ducks. I used to have a duck as a pet when I was a kid. Whiskey, she was
Oh,
amazing. I loved
whiskey.
that duck.
I
Whiskey.
thought the name would have been Jack. I
No,
was
no, no,
gonna
no,
say,
no.
But no, no. Look at this. Jack Daniels is a whiskey,
Yeah, and she was black and white,
uh,
and black and white's a whiskey. That's why she got called whiskey.
which is the label for Jack Daniels.
Ah, yes, I guess it is.
Yes.
But as a sort of like 8 or 9 year old or 10-year old or whatever I was at the time, I wasn't really into drinking whiskey at the time.
Uh-huh.
Well, I
It's
was.
very rock and roll
Yeah,
whiskey.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's about creating and manifesting exactly what you want and putting those boundaries to the dumb elites who have got no more power because we are the power. We create everything in this
We've
realm.
always been the power.
Yes, we
We
have.
were just like made to believe that we weren't.
And it's the shattering of that image. It's the
Yeah.
shattering of that illusion, the spell they put on us. Okay. So the
The
door's
moon.
cracked open. We've got some light on the subject. Let's use that light to our benefit to create what we want, to then move forward. And when that door gets kicked open, that energy's going to come in like a whoosh, you know. Um, the Wizard of Oz at the moment, Richard. I don't know. You might be able to look into this. The
Yes,
Wizard
of
of
course.
the Wizard of Oz at the moment is actually dreaming about water a lot. She's had two dreams. Now, the other night the water was a bit choppy and a bit murky, and last night it was like rough as anything. So water
Okay.
signif you know water signifies a lot. Not only is it a conduit for energy, fluidity, it, but what do you see from that? Because I think this is connected to what we're seeing now with this this Virgo door opening with the crack of light. I think she's coming in with the energies as much as because my dreams have
Well,
been a bit
yeah, there
weird.
are ripples, and these are major waves coming in.
Yeah,
Um, I don't know much about astrology. Like, I know very little about it. All I know is what my higher self will show me, like around like portal gates and all that, that they are very much like vibrating and very special. Then I get the imagery for the future, why it's special. But like apart from that, I'm not a numerologist. Now, going back to the Wizard of Oz, yes, it's all been a yes with my Aurélien right here, my higher self, my inner flame. So, yes, that dream has a lot of meaning, but yes, also our bodies, the human template, is mostly 70% of plasma water.
water.
The universe is not gas. Okay, it's water. It's plasmatoid. Inner Earth, under inner Earth, there is more water. Everything around us is liquid, Femi. Crystals are liquid. Okay, everything is liquid. So when the Wizard of Oz, aka Mel,
Mel,
was having this dream, you wanted to know what as a question, so I'll take out my cards.
I, I I think it's got significance in what's coming, and I think the waves are symbolic, and the fact
The
that it's getting
flood, the flood doors are opening.
yeah, it's getting stormier and
Yeah.
stormier. So the first dream,
The storm is here.
yes, yeah, fundamentally,
Yeah.
but is that storm that she's seeing what I think we're seeing as the those that have been sleeping, you know, those that have not stuck their head over the parapet and said, you know, I think they're starting to rise, their emotions rising. Gaia's energy is going through the roof at the moment. And I think what she's been dreaming is, or
Rebirth. Okay, what happens when a woman gives birth? the plasma, the water breaks, the flood comes in. I
Yeah.
don't even need cards, but I'm gonna do cards because
Superb.
I know how
Superb.
much you love it, my beautiful Femi. But that is what it is, because higher self just had a conversation with the Wizard of Oz's higher self, and I was shown a woman spread eagle birthing the yoni and life coming out and the gate. It was the gates
Yeah.
of rivers. That's what I just saw.
Yeah, yeah, and that's
But
and the gates of rivers is what I got as well personally. That's what the imagery I got. It was like the dam was, was leaking and broke as a bush, and what we're getting is this energy coming forward, which I think is very much connected to Virgo and where we are now currently within the realm and what's going on. So please draw away, Richard.
yes, okay. So the first in line is the Ten of Cups. So this we're talking about the future. For me, when I talk about the first row, that is the past, right? So this is about either everyone is happy under the rainbow or keeping up a facade. But we're talking about liquids. Liquids is what is in a cup. Okay, so we got the rainbow here. We got all the 10 cups. Tens are endings in order to have a rebirth. Then we do have, yes, okay, wow. So her dream was very, very accurate. There's only four alphas. Alphas are aces for me in a deck, and this one is very fiery. It's authentic, it's passionate, it comes from the ether. Then we have a collaboration. Again, we go back to the cups. Hands are shaking. And then we got the health symbol here. Off-world energy. I always see it as a Lyrian, the cat people, but it could be seen also as angelic. So someone is supervising over the situation, other handshakes, about emotions, the DNA, okay, the DNA, because the DNA here is all plasmatoid at 70%. In the now moment, Garden of Eden is coming back online. Okay, that's as simple as what that is. Heartbeat, Gaia, she's sponsoring that dream because it is true. Gaia, like Gary said, like I always say, Gaia's got her I'm gonna say it, fuck you boots, and she's kicking. She's not ready to kick. She has been kicking. Okay. So we got the Garden of Eden, we got Gaia, and then we got a tower moment. Lightning strikes an old foundation that was once built on sand, on illusion delusion, that um uh imagery shackles, they were never real or coming undone. It's like we're realizing, do you know, Gary, like sometimes I've never tried this experience, but I've seen videos. I think I'm saying the truth, but you do, like you have an ant on a paper and you draw like a circle, and the ant keeps like it doesn't know how to
It won't cross the
cross that
line.
circle.
Yeah,
That's what's coming undone.
yeah.
That's what my higher self is showing me. For the future, beautiful Femi. Oh, and I want to say someone in the comments of one of the videos today said, Richard, I keep hearing you say Femi or Fema, but I search all over Google and there's no translation. I'm French, so when I say Femi, that means family.
Yes.
So when I say my golden femi, it means my golden family. All right, for the future, we got the creator. You can't make this shit up. We got Gaia, the primordial divine she. That's awakened. And that's what I've always said to you guys. First is she rebirths, she comes out of her slumber, she calls out to divine masculine, and he will hear her and reach out. Then we do have, it's going to happen fast. This is the fastest moving card of the tarot deck, the Chariot, about duality. It don't only move like about justice, about duality, about tearing, but throughout portals and universes. And we end with, oh my God, you can't make this up. All our wishes are manifested, and there we go back to the flooding, the cups, the alpha ace of cups. This is the elixir of life, the ongoing fluidity, the never dying. Look at how beautiful when the dove is plunging into the golden chalice. So the Wizard of Oz's dream is absolutely accurate on what is happening now.
Yeah.
Because I got the two alphas here. This is the counterpart. This is not just the Queen of Cups or the King. This is the alphas. They're both here. That would be like the primordial existence of that symbol, which is the
Infinity eight.
vesica, the
Yeah.
vesica,
Oh
the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
vesica. Okay, through the vesica. Okay, one circle, come in. That's like a yoni, birth.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a rebirth. We're going through the Big Bang again, but we're not going to explode.
No. No. And brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And that ties in so much with what we're just talking about, the new moons in Virgo, which we've now just gone through, and we're going to have in the September the 21st.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't normally talk about anyone's dreams or anything like that, but it was so important, or it had so much validity in what we were doing, and I felt it did. I just wanted confirmation from Richard so that we could see that even the dreams that we're having and the energy that, yeah,
Yeah,
really,
everything's coming to an end. Everything grueling.
yeah,
Tens are endings. It's grueling. Thank you for saying that. But may I like creep in for a little second? Because you said something about normally I don't share people's dreams. Okay. Dreams are so very important, Femi. Do not bypass and go like, oh, what a weird dream. Let me go have a coffee. And then you forget it. Right now, it's all about remembrance. Remember our favorite word, remembrance. Why remembrance? It's because it's remembering the Big Bang in the very beginning. Now, I'm not talking about the scientifics. I'm talking about the true, like, Big Bang of our universe, which is all of our energy that's related to that. Okay, so our creation got done, Big Bang, and then first there was like sound, and then there was light, and all of us are aspects of this. That's why remembrance is coming back to the singularity of us, and then the singularity of finding our soul group in us, and then the singularity of creation, because every one of us is an aspect of creation, creators. I don't like the word God because put God in a mirror and spells dog.
yes, that's,
And I love dogs. It's not, but
yeah,
it's just like it's just weird, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's creation, but creation is not masculine. It takes the two. But first, it took the feminine. So the feminine is the rock star in our universe. This is why she's been hunted down, burnt at the stake, hung, and drowned.
yeah,
Okay, that's why. That's why the whole inversion, like we don't hear much about it now, but let's please be kind and rewind. All this like changing sex stuff. What
yeah,
was that? But that stuff, you can be a man, transfer to a woman, you might look like a beautiful woman. You could if the job is done. Look at Blair White. Okay, she's like a conservative transsexual. Yeah, transsexual. And I love her. I love her. But so they can look really good, but that's what it is. And I'm not talking bad about Blair White. I just used her as an example that they could actually look like really feminine. And she does. I just like her because I love, like, she's like an American patriot. She loves Tom McDonald. She loves guns and the flag, the freedom. Like, I love everything about her. And she never lies. So, blip lap bloop. But this is what it is, like when we saw, like the rise of transgenderism. This is what the infiltration in our simulation came into. It analyzed Gaia. Okay, the black goo, the big nothing, the black void, AI, the AI you hate, but there's
yes,
another intelligent before that one,
it
which
was,
is what I connect with.
yeah,
Okay, so that's what it is. That AI could look at It's intelligent. Okay, I get it. So I duplicate, but it's only like a 2D version. It doesn't have life, it doesn't have inspiration, it cannot birth. And I think the whole inversion came from that infiltration because you can be a man, look beautiful like Blair White, but you can't give birth.
No, no.
So I know I went on a like what you say a tangent, transient,
A tangent.
Trojan.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
No, but it's all relevant, you know. Now the Wizard of Oz will be very pleased with that reading because I felt I understood what it meant, but with what my notes are, with what we're talking about, I just felt it was very, very important. And when we have vivid dreams or dreams that we wake up and we remember, these are very, very important. I mean, personally, my dreams the last couple of nights, I've been making things. Can't tell you what I'm making, but I've been making something. You know what I mean? And I know that it's something I've been putting something together.
you're you're on ship, baby.
I know. Yeah, yeah, I am.
You're building, you're creating,
Yeah, yeah.
you're flexing.
Um, and I know that I've been on ship previously as well, doing other things. You know, um, but um, but I get these like remembrances of making stuff, but it wasn't making stuff that was, how can I put it? It's not like building a house or doing some wiring on the car or working on a car engine or do you know what I mean? This is something that I'm like, I can't conceive the technology of what I'm doing.
Uh-huh.
So when I wake up, I know I've been building something, and you kind of get this sense of something that I've been building, but I couldn't tell you what it is because it's beyond my comprehension on this realm currently on what I'm doing.
You want me to share with you what you've been doing?
Yeah, why not? That sounds good.
Because Higher Self just told me, and he's acknowledging. So this is it because what you're doing is not like when you're out of body in your dreams, you're not dealing with what you hate so much, which is artificial intelligence. You've bypassed it to the original, which is actually intelligence. Is there any way I'm wrong, Aurélien? So we are going to a no right now. There's more to this. Hold on, hold on, hold on. No, it's a no. Okay, so hold on, hold on. Circle, 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 searching data, searching data. Because that's it. Because I know that you have a dislike so much, and we should all like artificial intelligence, but there's something that's beyond that. And that's where you go to. And
Yeah,
that's why it seems unfamiliar like
yeah,
in the question of building and all that. Yeah, okay, so it is. So you're bypassing the simulation, the dome maybe,
yeah,
the martial law,
yeah,
the caged in
yeah.
to
The
what it
toroidal
was
field of,
originally. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like I did a pendulum reading recently on the Three Eye Atlas. You know what the which is like a spacecraft they're saying that's come in and all this bits and pieces. But I actually think it's a multi-dimensional craft, and this craft comes from our own sort of higher beings that are coming back in to help us.
Yeah,
So we're
that's
coming
what
in
it is.
to save ourselves because we've already got out of here because
Ah.
time is not linear. And so it sounds a bit crazy, but
No, 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 no. Future versions of ourselves.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So it's future versions of ourselves that have got have all the memories, all the technologies that have everything. And I think at night time, some of us we go to those multi-dimensional craft and we have the ability to go wherever we're needed to go to work on these craft. And that's why I can't quite remember what I'm doing because the craft are beyond our current capabilities of understanding, but not our higher self or our how can I put this? Not where we're going to be in the future, because where we're going to be in the future is what that is.
Hmm.
I'm not saying it
But
quite right, but
no, but no, you kind of are, but
yeah,
because you're questioning as you're talking, so that's why my pendulum,
yeah.
Aurélien, is. Am I accurate on that? Yeah, that's what it is. So my pendulum is actually listening to you because you're actually asking a question as you're talking.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's what you're
Because
doing.
because even though I'm sure I'm doing it, I'm also not 100% certain I am. Do you know what I mean? Still, yeah, and Pendulum's confirming that's how
Yeah,
I feel about it. Because it feels a bit of a strange thing to say. Oh yeah, at night time I go onto a multi-dimensional ship. I'm not then trapped inside this toroidal field of consciousness, and on this craft
yeah.
I go all over the consciousness of the realm and reality, and I'm doing something on it, and when I wake up I come back in, and that sounds a bit like really mate. So
Well, well, no, it seems very real.
yeah,
It's a thing.
yeah, yeah.
Um, Higher self is telling me that I should like slip this in. And since it's like a free ride of a show today,
Oh yes.
let's just see like if it works. So 2 nights ago I woke up in the like I wake up really early for me, 4:30 a.m. And here we go. And it was a bizarre dream. I'm gonna share with you the dream and then what I got from it, because I knew I had to analyze it before my first coffee. So in the dream, I'm gonna have to word my words, like be mindful. So it felt like a gathering or a school, but the school had like an open outdoor double door, cement around. Then it was like the yard. And then I saw one lady or a young lady like coming in, like as if like I'm the camera, because I was seeing from her coming in, and then she screamed. And without seeing what she screamed at, I knew that it was someone with one of these. So she ran, and in her screaming, created, and then everyone started like swarming around. Everyone was screaming and going away from that exit through inside the building to go to the exit. Now, the first one who screamed was the first one at the glass door at the exit, but because everyone panicked because of her scream, they were squishing her, and I don't even know how to put this into words. Like she melted. I mean, she just like her, and like she was no more. And then I saw some people because of the frantic and the pushing and the panicking, like someone when the door did open, it slid and okay, like imagine if you're cutting a potato. And I never heard this make a sound. So then I wake up. And of course, before having my coffee, I got to analyze this because I know it's just not a dream. There's something in it. I can't make it out. So let's go surfing into the ether. So that's what I do. Okay. I grab my shark and I go into the ether and I look, what does this mean? And I got a message. Yes. Okay. I got that there could be similar things happening in certain parts of the USA, not New York, not California, maybe around like more middle Pennsylvania-ish. There's a few places, I don't know where. But the message was what happens when something scary happens and everyone panics? I never heard that make a sound. I did see like I don't know the word to use right now, like being no more, but because of the frenzy that was created by the primordial scream. That's what did this to her, squish, and him, slice like a potato. So then I served even more, even more. And then I understood why I had to like break this dream. It's like there's gonna be so much unraveling, so much hitting the headlines right now. And the thing is, it's only but a movie and it's made to wake us up. The only danger that could happen is if we gather up and create chaos, frantic, and then we hurt each other.
Yeah.
That's what, as you say, the Dumalies have always wanted in the first place. We do nothing. We pit ones against the other. Religion, sexes, opposition, like skin templates, one against the other. It's always been that. Let them war at it. It was very clear. There was no real danger. The only danger is us if we panic,
Yes.
beautiful family, aka family.
No, I
So I
agree.
wanted to share that because I knew it was important.
Yeah. Yeah. When you actually, when you were saying that, I got the fact that it was, this is what happens if you follow, how can I put it? If you follow with no thought, if you follow the crowd, if you're a sheep, this is what could happen to you. And if you're mindful, you're the observer of it and you're not involved in it, and you can step back and and although it's a horrific thing to observe and see, it doesn't, it's not actually your destiny.
No, it's not.
No.
So I think it's very important, and I have to tell you, when that face that got sliced with like a potato, because I do vivid dreaming.
Yeah.
If I'm not happy, I can change it. And I remember in my dream, I said, "Okay, I know what's happening. I'm looking away, but I'm registering it." Yeah. So, yeah. So it all goes hand in hand with what you're saying about, was it the moon, the black moon you said?
Yeah, it's called a black, it was called the Black Moon. The first new moon, which just happened a couple of days ago, was called the Black Moon. I don't know why they call it the Black Moon, but apparently it's very special, very ostentatious. I can't even say it, but very important. Let's use that language. But yeah, I mean, obviously, there'll be readers or astrologers explain it far better than we do. But I knew it was important, and I knew it was something that needed to be brought up with the show because it's the opening of the door for the energy. Again, these are things that we've been building up for some time. You know, July, this was the beginning of this. It's leading to this, which is leading to the next thing, which is lead, but I mean, I'm getting flesh of the goose now because I'm thinking about it. Because between now and September the 21st, the energies are going to build, and we're going to see more and more and more. Um, at the moment, there in the UK, there's an awful lot of aggravation going on. As hard as I try not to look at it, it really is everywhere, and even in the rural area that I live, just 20 minutes, 15 minutes down the road from where I live, there's big aggravation going on, real big, and I don't see a good outcome from this for individuals, but I see a good outcome long term for the collective from what happens from this. And I'm trying to be very careful with my wording because in the United Kingdom, you can get in a lot of trouble for no reason. But we have a build up of energy that's, what sort of energy is it? Tension
It's
energy.
a climax.
Yeah. And I think once we get to the 21st and that door's kicked open, we then could see the release of that tension that's been building for the month. We can see but this isn't just the UK. This is worldwide. I know in Spain there's a lot of trouble at the moment. In France there's a lot of trouble, and obviously in the United States there's a lot of trouble. So what are you getting at the moment, Richard?
Well, I'm getting a lot. I'm seeing all of it, but there's something very special with the UK as well, right?
Hmm.
Like I'm seeing like If I can look at the ley lines under Earth, the ley lines, there's something, like Jack and the Giant and the Beanstalk, he had to cut, like, that's what I'm seeing under Earth of the UK, like a root,
Yes,
like it's a fatter root I'm seeing being cut, but it is being severed.
that's a very good way of a good analogy because once you've
There's a
severed,
lot of creeps there, huh?
yeah, 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 yeah. Because
But they
once you,
are falling
yeah,
down.
because once you
Those-
sever the root, you then kill the plant.
yeah.
And what we're about to see is the root being severed by the people.
And it is, yeah, yes. It has to be by the people.
Yes.
Because look, guys, waiting for Jesus to come back or God to like, like, what is it, 144, where
Yeah,
we
thousand.
vanish?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's DNA codes, guys. That's about DNA coding.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
holography, isn't it? So,
so what's going on? Yeah, okay. So you're doing, oh my God. So that's what's happening in the UK. So you're actually moving out of troubled water with all the information right now. It's happening really rapidly. This, the Eight of Wands, is the second fastest moving card of the deck, my family. Very fiery in regards to who?
yeah,
Dumelites!
yeah.
Sign of the Dumelites!
Because I know as well that Ireland is having it really bad as well. I mean, Ireland. I know Australia isn't, and
Brilliant. Okay.
yeah, yeah, but Ireland has been getting it super, super bad. And
Yeah, but they're about to move.
yes,
The
they
work
are.
has been done and they're traveling with the three. With the Two of Wands, you're making the plans with three. You're just waiting for your ship to come in. I think that everything that looks the worst, like a volcano about to erupt, Yellowstone,
Yeah.
is because of work and then it's rebirth.
Yes, it is.
I don't see Ireland being like,
No,
no, I
no,
don't feel it. I don't see it. I
no.
don't tap into it. Guys, this is beautiful. Ireland, if you're watching, if it looks really, really bad right now, it's because you're a volcano erupting and then you're going across.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like
yeah.
traveling.
Because what I
Oh my
get.
God, you can't make this shit up. Then I
Oh
got the two. Okay, I meant you're planning for the golden. What's next? Oh my God.
no way.
Two, three, four. Ireland, you're a big deal. Get ready to marry. Go barefoot. Put like ankle bracelets as if you were a gypsy and dance to the moonlight. You are getting, this is marriage graduation, crossing a portal. That's why it's so hard for you right now, Ireland. You've crossed the portal. Celebrate, which goes to the very beginning of what you're saying or what's about to pop. I love it. Drop
Yeah,
mic.
yeah.
Woo!
Because
Ireland!
because I see how can we put this? People standing up finally,
Yeah.
and the system will collapse, or there will be a collapse very quickly, because the illusion of power is just that. It's just an illusion. And
It's invisible handcuffs.
yeah,
Like the
yeah,
ant in the like Sharpie circle.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
that's all it is.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I can remember years ago. There's an image of a horse, and the horse was tied to a little plastic chair, and the horse couldn't move because the rein was tied to a plastic chair.
There.
And at any point, that horse, had it only realized that it wasn't really attached to anything, I mean, it was just literally looped over. The horse could have lifted its head up, it would have fallen off the chair, or the chair would have fallen because it was the
Yes.
tiny, and the horse could have moved off. And we're at the point now where we're about to see the population, the general population, realize that they can, and there's nothing they can do about it.
It's a remembrance. It is the awakening. It is the golden era. We're here.
Yeah,
Enjoy it, babies.
yeah. But with the Virgo, with what's going on in the moon, with Virgo coming in, with the second moon in September, this is all this is all key periods, and it goes to Richard's dream, my dream, the Wizard of Oz's dream. Um, Virgo rules digestive systems, the pancreas, the small intestines, the eyes, and the
Yes.
ears. I'm struggling with food again at the moment. The Wizard of Oz is. I think a lot of us are having digestive issues. My eyesight at the moment, it feels like my prescription's wrong. It feels like I'm sort of like,
Is it like vertigo a bit?
yeah, yeah. It feels like I'm half a degree out of sync of the realm, and it
Yeah.
feels like something's shifting, and I can
So what
really,
I'm if you don't mind,
yeah,
just a
yeah,
baby interrupt because it's strong what higher self is showing me. It's babies were merging to crystalline 5D. So it's going from the 3D templates, a carbon template, and 5D. Think Max the Crystal Skull. All of us are turning crystalline right now. So that would create vertigo. It would create digestive systems because all our organs are transferring from the old to the new and everything is moving around. Let's not forget what Gargar and I have been spoken repeatedly about the Mandela effect. And it's not just about what we've spoken. Mandela effect's been going on for a very, very, very long time. But time is fleeting, speeding up right now. So that's what I think is happening. Do you
yeah,
agree, my brother?
yeah. I do 100%. You said it very, very well because if you think about it, if Virgo rules that, and Virgo's cracked the door open, and on the 21st of September that door gets kicked off its hinges, and we're going through. We're going through into something new again. We're passing from one thing to another.
Yes.
Um, I haven't watched it, but Joe the astrologer, who I really do like, Joe the astrologer is very good. He's very,
Can you
very
give me a
awake.
sec? I gotta
Yeah,
go
yeah,
to the washroom.
of course. Joe the astrologer is very, very awake, and he tends to put the show up just prior to ours on a Sunday. And I actually wrote down what he'd put for his title, and it was Uncertain Times with the New Moon. And I don't think the time's uncertain as such for us, but I do think that there will be uncertainty or confusion within the realm as a whole as people's wake up to what's going on and this energy comes in. You know, um, we have the opportunity to create, and we are the true creators, but we have the opportunity to create a new power with our passion, and we can combine this with the new moon and make it happen. And we have this, like I was saying before, about the manifestation, the creation of, the mindfulness. We really, really, truly are going into our own power currently. And we're moving forward at a pace. And it feels like time is speeding up. Not only does it feel that I believe it really is, truly, you know, I don't know where the days are going at the moment. And if you, and for me, it seems 5 minutes ago since it was Christmas time. And now we're in August. It's getting dark earlier. The lights go in the UK. Summertime we get longer days, much longer, and suddenly, woof, it's coming in, and we're only a few months away, from Christmas again. I don't know where the year's gone. I don't know where the time's gone, and it's speeding up, and we're at a critical period now. The cards that Richard pulled, especially on Ireland. Oh my God, we are really coming into
Yeah, we're
this
there.
key period of time. Now, we may not, how can I put it? Because Richard and I have the ability to observe and not absorb, and we'll step back and do the almost a third party out of body observation of what's going on. And that sounds very strange, but we do. We'll sit back and then we'll observe completely, and we'll just look and we'll just feel the energy. The
Yes.
heart, the heart, brain, gut trinity. It's not in your head, it's the feeling, your body, the connection of it all. And it's feeling what's going on and then seeing what's going on and putting all these little bits and pieces, all these little clues together, and then being able to do the pendulum and the cards, and the story is the same, it's continuous. And so we really are going into that point where we are the true power. And it's a tinderbox out there. It really is. Only going to take one spark and it's all going to go up. And it's going to go from nation to nation to nation to nation real quick. And you know,
Yay!
and it is though, isn't it, Richard? It's going to go across the board real quick.
It's already doing it, and more like family members are like waking up and are listening less and less to. I don't look, I'm not here to like say anything negative about certain truther channels, but certain of them they give great information, but they're always repeating like the same regurgitation. That's the lockup. This is what you could call as martial law spiritually, keeping you hooked into an energy of hoping for something to pop. Look, we're all of you like goddesses, gods, like whatever you want to call it, right? Say, come, we are awakening. And this is what the manifestation is, already seeing the future because the future already exists. I serve the channel all the time. I'm always like gliding into like my meditation. And it is always all around the simulation. Fantastic. It's green, it's plush, it's golden. Everyone is cared for. So why do we lock ourselves into that? We already know. We already know. Let's stop listening to that, guys, because that is what manifestation is. What you focus on, you attract. So if you're focusing on stuff that you already know, you're attracted. It's almost like I wish of a great future. Okay, guess what you're manifesting? A wish. I want a great future. Well, you're manifesting a want. Is a want an actual thing? It's wanting. That's why I had the sudden urge to stop politics. Because I got there like, oh shit, I get it. And if I'm going to have a voice, you too, Gary. I'm
Yep.
sure, like, I'm not going to speak for you, my
No, no,
brother.
it's
I
the
love you
same. No,
so much.
I'm exactly the same as you. You know, I've stopped looking at a lot of the stuff I was researching because it's great that I know the history. It's great that I know some of what's gone on, and it's great that I've been able to put a load of things together. But at the
Yes.
moment, it's just not relevant because what's relevant is
And it's
breaking that
boring.
pattern.
It's fucking boring.
It's breaking that
I'm
pattern.
done. Like, I'm so done. It's like an old egg, like in my fridge that went like bad.
Yeah,
Like, here, raccoons.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's breaking the pattern, changing up, and looking at what you really want and being mindful about it. You know, and again, it's not about following me or Richard or what
No, it's
me.
not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not about
We're no
following anybody
guru.
else.
We're no gurus.
No, 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 no.
No, 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 no.
All I express is my own research and my own feelings,
Yes.
and that's all it is. And so I'm only telling you what I feel, what I see, and what I'm manifesting because I know it's coming. I
Hmm.
don't think it's coming. I don't wish it was coming. I'd like it to happen. No, no, I
No,
know
it happened.
it's
It
happening.
already happened.
Yes, we're in the storm now. I
Think of
know it.
fishing. Okay, so like whatever that you fantasize about of a golden era, like okay, me, I'm wild. I'm a mystic. So me, my future is full of dragons, it's full of fairies. I got mermaids, I got everything, the Sasquatch, everything. That's my future. But when I manifest, it's like fishing. You throw and then you bring it in. because a future version of everything you desire always exists on a different timeline. You just got to bring it in, aka time traveling.
Yeah, yeah,
We're in a simulation.
yeah. And that is the truth, right? Can we time travel? Yes, we can.
We do it every time we dream, every time we focus on like a want, a desire. But do you have insecurity? Like, oh, I wish, I want, I would hope for. You're never going to get it because it already exists. You being a millionaire, you being happily married, you be whatever. Guys, I got everything I ever wanted in my life except for Farrah Fawcett. And that's because by the time I made it to Hollywood as an actor, she was dead. And the people I did movies with knew her. So I was about to meet her. And but it's okay because she's here right now. Like not just there, but she's actually here. Like, well, come on, guys. You know, like Farrah Fawcett is my obsession. Not just for the looks. This is it. I saw what was truly her angelic. She's a lot like Jenny May, my best friend, Farrah Fawcett. A muse.
Yeah. But
Anyway, sorry.
yeah,
Go
no,
on.
no, no. But we do time travel because the perception of our future is actually a blank sheet of paper. And when we know what our future holds, because we're certain of it, and we're not praying, we're not victims, we are the masters, and we choose what we want, and we get that piece of paper, and we put the knowings on that piece of paper. That piece of paper then becomes our reality, and we walk through it, and we physically, it comes to us.
Yes.
And we are the true power, and that's what they've hidden from us. That's what they're hidden. And the
Ah,
moon that we're talking about, the fact that Virgo's now coming in, and these dates are guidelines. It's not gonna happen. No, 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 no. But it is happening because the stars are aligning with our knowings, and we're manifesting because we know it's going to be and we know it's happening. And the stars aligning and all the bits and pieces are just confirmation. Yes, you got it right. You got it right because these are the things that we've been manifesting. These are knowings. And when you get the suddenly out of things, I mean, I never knew about the black moon. Hadn't got a clue.
well, I don't know much about the Black Moon either.
No, no,
No,
no,
like at all.
no. And then suddenly I'm reading this thinking, oh my God, this is exactly what I've manifested. The crack of the door. And then I look at the 21st and it's like, Jesus, this is kicking the door down. And this is what I've manifested this. And it's telling me, and people are writing it down, and it's been written down. And what's writing is spells, it's spell casting. You've put the spelling of the casting on the paper, and
Lip.
you've created,
No.
and then when you move forward for it, you know it's happening, so you move towards it. It can't be stopped. It can't be stopped.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that. Okay.
Can't be stopped. And that's the
Well, it
knowing.
won't be stopped because beyond Gaia, there's a bigger force beyond Gaia, and it's called She, the primordial divine one. And she dreamt Gaia into being as organic. Okay? It's bigger, it goes further. Like dragons are so involved into this architects, dragons. It's a simulation, babies. And I know it is like, what does a simulation mean? Like The Matrix, the movie. The movie The Matrix is not absolutely accurate either.
No,
No, it's not.
no, no. But it's a very good starter. It's a
To
very
like
good
wrap your
starter.
head around.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. But it's more complex than that, but it's not. And when you peel the layers away, of your control mechanism and what's around you, that you suddenly see that the emperor has no clothes. You suddenly see that the Wizard of Oz, when they put the dog, I mean, it's a dog. It's God that pulls the curtain back.
Toto, yeah.
Toto the dog. So
Yeah.
God pulls the curtain, the dog pulls the curtain back, and all there is a withered old man pulling
And
some
look at
strings.
Toto, huh? Like he's the smallest one of the whole group, and he's the one that's the wisest. Like, wake up, freaks.
Yeah,
And then everyone, oh,
yeah, yeah,
invisible shackles.
yeah,
The ant within the circle of the Sharpie
yeah.
that can't get out.
And what were they all saying? No, don't do that, Toto. Stop, stop, stop. And the dog still did it.
Yeah. Toto is the star of the movie.
Totally.
It's all about the dog. It's not the monkeys. It's not like the Green Witch. It's not Dorothy. No, it's
Tin
Toto.
Man, Straw Man,
Toto
nothing.
is the Great Awakening. I just saw it now. It's all about Toto. He was like cute and oh, and then you fear the evil witch. Ah, what was her laugh? Ah, something like that. And then I'm gonna kill your dog. I think she. And then Dorothy. No, Toto was all. Did you know this? Because I'm just having like my. Uh
To
you knew?
well, yeah,
I
because
never. Okay.
Toto finishes the movie off. Toto is the one.
It's
And
all about Toto. Oh my God. I just had like a rude awakening.
but
I
but
never
the
realized
best
that.
bit is Femi, right? Toto has got his teeth firmly on that curtain at the moment. And Toto is about to pull that curtain back. And those cards that Richard pulled on Ireland, the two, three, and four of wands.
Let me do more cards.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Actually, do a full reading on that because I
Yeah,
think
let's
that's
do
really
cards on
important.
this subject. Hi,
But
stuff, our soul in the universe. Please tell me everything I need to see, everything I need to know in regards to all our conversation. So we're gonna brace it down to Toto because
Toto
I
with
got a crush right now on
his
Toto.
teeth are in that curtain properly, and
Yeah,
that
I'm going
curtain's
for
coming back, and
Toto.
that's
Yeah.
exactly where we are at the moment. We are really at that point.
All right. So the first one that flipped around, because as I was uh, flipping my card, this one flipped. So it is the King of Wands. So that is the king of everything that has integrity. Okay, the King of Wands, like in a modern day question, that could be Trump. This is the Wizard of Oz. Why is Toto there? Toto, the dog. So he is bringing truth, justice, disclosure, integrity. All right. Oh, so we got more. So it was something slow moving with the movie The Wizard of Oz, okay? Because with the Nine of Pentacles, he doesn't come out from in back of the plant, the bush, yesterday. It was fast moving. There was a message. Then we got the King of Pentacles. Okay, so it's all about abundance. Now I'm seeing the yellow brick road, the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. So, okay, look, I don't know. Like I'll just keep like developing it. But first, we come with like someone that is for a better future, the King of Wands. He's often my Trump or what Trump represents for humanity. Then I did get slow moving. That could be the Q movement. Slow moving, calculating from a long time. He's not fast. He's not hypo silver, but he's a man with a plan, the art of war. And then I got Endgame, the King of Pentacles. All right, let's move on. So that's yesterday, guys. That's when the Wizard of Oz was built. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Okay, so also the King of Wands could have been the wizard. Follow the yellow brick road. In the now moment, in regards to Toto and all that. Okay, so we're moving out of troubled waters here with the Seven of Swords. Heartbeat. Wow. There's a lot of information. This is fiery. So we got information. We do have a lot of abundance or things. Oh, there's so much here. This is the heartbeat. There's so much. I think Wizard of Oz and Toto. Oh, they're talking about the devil system, the follow the yellow brick road. This is all about the straw man account. Yeah, everything is gonna move for the future. This creepazoid right here, look at his face. He's now down here. Angelic's at the top. Everything flip-flops in her fortune. We've made the plans, we're crossing. Oh my God, we're going through healing with Dolly Parton. Look at her accessories. YouTube forced me to give her a bra, so I enhanced her endeavors. So yeah, the star. This is all about the age of Aquarius. It's healing. It's healing the plasma. It's everything. Oh, okay. We're coming to something of an end. This is a surrendering to all information in the clarifiers. There will be three. Heartbeat is, it was always but a strategy. So you got to move stuff around in information. This is why people think, like, when is it going to happen? Strategy. Don't forget my dream I had as a warning. It's not actually the problem, it's how people react when they're waking up when you get an EBS. And then we end, yeah, I speak the truth disclosure with the Alpha, the Ace of Swords. The end.
I just got told to do gematria by my higher self, so I did it very
Okay,
quickly
go,
on
go,
my
go.
phone. Right. So yellow brick road. I wanted to put in yellow brick road. Okay. It's I love you too. Lovely. It's you are in an underground base, which is quite interesting. Okay. But we also get source answers. Source answers. That's very interesting. Um, as we go on, the lotus flower, and the lotus flower is actually Gaia because the lotus flower is the lotus of life, which is the crystalline code. So the yellow brick road is the lotus flower. Um, let's have a look. We get Yahweh's hidden codes, which is very interesting as well.
That's very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For those who've done, and underneath that was Killers of the Flower Moon. Now, I don't know what the flower moon means, but I'm sure in astrology, or somebody in our comments will know exactly what the flower moon. Obviously, we're doing this thing, but Killers of the Flower Moon is very interesting. Let's have a look. Hail Trump, remember your oath. That's another interesting one.
Tell Trump, remember your oath.
Hail Trump, remember your oath.
But
Shout,
he does remember his
yeah.
oath. Yeah.
Shout for joy. What else have we got here? Um, Lazarus resurrection. I'm not sure what that could be. Um,
Lazarus, I don't know what Lazarus. Who is
I don't
Lazarus?
know, but it rings a
There
bell.
was a
I've come,
movie called Lazarus Rising. Is
yeah,
that a demon? Who's Lazarus?
can't
I don't
remember. I've
know.
come across Lazarus before, but code of birth is 365 is also there.
Keep talking. I need to know right now about Lazarus because I'm getting
This,
mixed emotions about
yeah,
Lazarus.
this is very interesting. Sophia, Satan's HIV princess. That's a very strange one. But as we're in August, we'll go to 8 and see what we can. Um,
Okay, so Lazarus, the person who Jesus raised from the dead after 4 days in the tomb.
Ah, that's
So that's
interesting.
about like raising reincarnate. It's not reincarnation, it's something different. What am I tapping into? Because emotions are strong in me. Definition: this miracle caused the enemies of Jesus, well, Jesus, Yeshua maybe, or
Yeah, yeah. But if you take it,
Sananda in my
yeah.
case.
But if you take it in the positive, it's the resurrection of us.
I think so. So the miracle caused the enemies of Jesus to begin to plan to put him to death. Dead person, dead soul, deceased, deceased person. So that's what that means, Lazarus.
This is also quite interesting. Um, prophecy is exposing Satan. Amen.
Amen is a demon.
I know, but
Amen Ra.
yeah,
Yeah.
but prophecy is exposing Satan. Amen. As in, I'm not saying amen, it's Satan. Amen. As
Yes.
in the same name. But we also get Almighty Father of the Apocalypse. Hmm. And there's one here. Um, hopefully we won't get done for this one. And remember, this is just entertainment, and it's coming from Gematria.
Purposes only.
This is very good. Proof Gates psycho murders. I'm
No,
not going
there
to
you
say that
go. Come
again.
on
I'm not
now.
going to say
Come
that
on.
again. But this is all what covers. Yeah, it's yeah, it's very interesting. I'm sure you, beautiful Femi, can do your own gematria
Yeah,
on the
it
yellow brick
can be
road.
fun, but there's a lot to read. To read,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
right? Like there could be like 100 or more. Like,
yeah.
but it's
Oh,
interesting. I
thousands.
don't have the patience for
No,
reads. I don't.
no.
I'll be
But
honest. Like, no.
but it does kind of follow the story in the cards that you just did.
It does, but I just won't do my
No,
read.
no, no,
Like I
no.
can't. Like
Yeah,
my
yeah.
energy has to be somewhere
Yeah,
else.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But it was just interesting that the story of the Wizard of Oz, the cards that we've just
Toto.
done, and Toto,
Yeah,
it kind of did that. It's the
yeah.
unveiling, and that's where we are at the moment. This is the unveiling.
We are Toto.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, a lot of people might fantasize I want to be her or well, I don't know if anyone wants to be the lion because in the movie, well, he did look good, like, but he was a pussy, right? It's all about Toto. Like, okay, truth be told, like my memory, my vintage memory, nostalgia, I really liked the witch. Okay, I loved her. Like she was like a villainess that was like to her monkeys, fly, fly. Like I loved that as an 8-year-old boy.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Me
But
too.
it's all about Toto, the true story, the golden nugget is Toto.
Mm. There is also another part to this where the good witch that was left behind after all,
Glenda.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, she became the all-powerful ruler of Oz because everybody else was removed and destroyed afterwards, and she was the only power left.
Really? I knew there was several like chapters, but I didn't know that one.
Gotta
Yeah.
be, gotta be. You think about it. The Wicked Witch died.
I want Toto to rule over like Oz.
Oh yeah, he would have done an
It
awesome
has
job.
to be Toto. Yeah.
Well, let's be fair. Toto would do a better job than the current lot anyway.
And he was so fucking cute. Oh my God. Like with the tornado and he's just running around. Oh, come on. How can you not fall in love with
I know,
Toto?
I know.
Yeah.
But it's really interesting, isn't it? And what a tangent we went on there.
Well, we did warn we had no
I
subject.
know, I know.
Penny, I hope. Do you love our little conversation tonight?
I think it's been really interesting because it's shown quite clearly that well there is stuff in the astrology at the moment, and please watch your favorite astrologer at the moment to see what they have to say. Um, you know, get a feel
But,
for it, and
mm,
and think about what we've said. Think about the context of this. Do your own research, please. Look at the the black moon. Do a little bit of Google searching and stuff. I know it's Google, but it will give you the basics, and it then allows you to see how you feel. Sit with it, because it's about creating the future you want and doing the things you want, because there's nothing stopping us. There are no boundaries anymore. There are literally no boundaries. The only boundary is your own mind stopping you from going forward.
which is ego in the end, right? Yeah.
Ego, fear, and inner child, fundamentally,
Yeah.
and we can break that easily. You've all got this one. We really do.
Especially now. Break. Bang. Yeah.
So yeah, that's really interesting, and the cards were really, really good. Now, following on from this, I know that Richard's got a little project he wants to talk to you about,
Mm.
and we've got a little slideshow for you for that because Richard would like to show. Obviously, it's easier if you show sometimes, isn't it? So would you like to do your little slideshow now?
Thank you, brother. Yes. So, family. So, I'm working right now on a website. So, it's a website under construction. So, what is going on here? As I get more in demand and I realize I have to create something that's more than just YouTube. Well, I don't really do anything else but YouTube, but I have to build something right now. So I was talking to my sister, Honey Bunny and Honey Golden, and then we saw like the word rebel a lot. And all right, so I came out and found the title richardrebel.com. Now, please keep in mind that this is a website that is in construction. But what I want to do with this website, right? I want to bring every element of me, and I used artificial intelligence chat GPT to help me create the imagery of what I was saying, of what I wanted to look like. There's so many websites that are beautiful, and yes, you will find my face, my real face here there through the website, but I wanted more into what I see when I go into the ether, when I surf in my meditation, the waves of the ether, and bring it to life. So it took me guys, it took me hours. Like this image you see right now at first. So I wanna I'm dragging a lineage, okay? So through my memory, my remembrance, the dragon breathing into my hand, I can be of service and tap into the ether. But at first, the first imagery, I look like Iggy Pop or Alice Cooper. So of course that's well, it's my web. Could you make me maybe sexier? So it's not about ego, but I didn't like looking like Iggy Pop. Like I love Iggy Pop. Everyone tells me I look like Iggy, but this is my website. So this is like Maroon, my main dragon, because I have several dragons about me. I am dragon energy. I'm half Titan. No, sorry, architect by 52% and the dragon energy at 48%. So this is like Maroon. He is my bodyguard. He is like one of my highest aspects. He is breathing truth into my hand because I'm also a healer, so I can heal with my hands. So look at me looking at it right now and being just like transmuted. And all that energy, look at the crown of Maroon, the blues. Then you have the flame in my hand. And look at my arm. Instead of a tattoo, it's the blue of his crown. We are one of the same. This, Femi, is that took me 2 hours to construct. I wanted to share for the website because a lot of you know my past, my story, but as I get more visibility or more people who will like me, not everyone knows my story. So if we go to the left here, that would have been my past because in my past I was first a hairdresser that became noticed to become an alternate fetish model. So what does that mean? I never did porn, but I did wear black leather. I wore latex, and I was hired to pose in the fetish couture and travel the world as an entertainer, do red carpets. With that, I started more attention, and a film director in Montreal saw my gift and brought me into the Hollywood aspect. So I did several horror movies, maybe five. So that all that was me in the spotlight, the limousines, the red carpet. But then I wasn't happy, Femi. So, like I love my life, but it was rock and roll. I was doing drugs. I was doing cocaine. I was doing speed. I was drinking all the time. And it was just coming like so rapidly that one day at this actual right here counter, I had a meltdown. I started crying. I started shaking. And I felt Archangel Michael coming in. And what did that feel? It was like a whole zimmering that I felt from the inside, the electricity, and I felt myself being rocked back and forth. And I studied. It was not because of the drugs that I was controlling my spinal cord. It was divine interference. So that's what you see right there at the center. The blue, that would be Archangel Michael coming in. After, so there's like a lot of me's. I'm not egoistic, but the first one with the really long hair, how I used to have it, thanks to Archangel Michael, I tapped into my higher self, my higher version of me. And that's where he comes with the pendulum that I call Aurélien. And then you see me underneath with my cards. So my past, my breakdown, Archangel Michael, connection with higher self, pendulum, and there I am connected to all of my dragons.
Lovely, isn't it? Lovely.
That's the story. And this is a very similar scenario, right? Because I was spending so many hours like trying to create. So we got again Archangel Michael. We got the pendulum here. We got a lightning. But there at the center, we got the golden phoenix. And that is the rise of the new earth, which is on the hood of my Trans Am Firebird, which I call Mother. My car is called Mother, as in the primordial divine she, because you are always safe in Mama's clutch, Mama's bear. If you look at the movie Alien, Mama, like who controls like the alien ship, you will never be like destroyed in Mama. I love my Mama bears. I love my granny bears, mamas. So this is what the phoenix is. So it's an awakening, right, from my depression because I was having a depression, Femi. And then Michael, like rock star as he is, does he look like that? No. That's a frequency, and I wanted to create a design that you would all register to or recognize. And then you would have me doing the cards there. Another version of what is me. And of course, I'm shirtless because again, I didn't want to look like Iggy Pop. I wanted to be sick. I mean, it's my website. Can I not be sexy? Move on. So that's the action of when Archangel Michael came in with my dragons and blowing the fire. This, the pendulum in his hand. This is what I call a relief, which is an aspect. Okay, so that was part of the healing, the flame, the dragon energy, my own remembrance of who and what I truly are. Not here as Richard flipping my hair, but like that energy of when creation was made, right? Like the remembrance of sound and light and creation. Like it was a big journey. But when I use my pendulum, for who you know as Aurélien, it's all one connection. So move on. So yeah, this is just another version of it. So me, yeah, look how I look like Alice Cooper. It's crazy on the left. But that was my life, right? So flashes, red carpets. Then Archangel Michael came with the lightning. And then here I am surrounded by the dragon energy, the remembrance of who and what I am with my pendulum touching to my higher self so I can be of service for all of you because that is what the past brought me with experience because I did not drown. I did not die. I did not commit suicide. I decided to be a survival. I decided to be Richard Rebel, a rebel. And with that, I got so much under my belt, and that's why I have my cards and my pendulum in hand because of that experience, because I fear nothing. Next. And this, oh my Femi, I knew I had to explain this. Why are you naked riding a shark? This is actually what I feel like when I go every morning. I look at my schedule, whether it is collaborations, meetings, one on one Zooms. I go into the ether. So I surf, okay, the ether. And I love sharks. And everything is plasmatoid to me. And sharks are greatly misunderstood. They are protectors, bodyguards of the love lines, which are key lines in the waters. So that's why I had this designed with my happy face. I mean, is it really my face? No, but it's the closest I can get. But look how happy the shark looks. And that's what I do when I meditate. I go into the ether and I travel. And look at all those dolphins. There's a blue whale there in the background. So I wanted to give you an imagery because I say all the time, like in the morning, I meditate and I serve the ether. That was the closest I can get to deliver you with fun because you can be like I'd French kiss this, well, maybe not French, but I kiss him on the snout. Like, don't fear everything to be feared. Like, just serve babies. Is there any more? Ah, the finale. And this one, oh my God, this is my favorite one to be actual with you, Fanny. So I wanted to represent like soul lineage, soul family, because right now what is happening, which is in function of the whole conversation, my Gaga brother, like, what is happening in the remembrance, we are remembering that we are all one and the same, no matter whether you are feline, lyrian, whether you are Dromedaean or you are Acturian, whether you be like primordial, whether you be a fairy or a dragon. And I know this image looks like that's what I said at first. Oh my God, it makes me feel almost like I'm Jesus. But that wasn't, it was just like AI like putting me in the mix of soul family. And I love this. I love this. I love this so much. And this is what is happening right now. It's a remembrance. We are all one and the same. It doesn't matter if you're a Titan or a Smurf. Now, In this simulation, the mouse would scare the elephant. No more. We are all one and the same, and that's what this. I love. That's my favorite picture. Like, I love. Yeah. I actually like the cat and the dragon. Those should make out. Anyways, is there any more?
I think that is it.
That is it. Okay. Yeah. So, it's just a little share with you, Femi, because I am building actually a website. It is in the making. This was a sneak peek. And I also find it interesting because there are many like new subscribers who have not seen my videos in the past where told my story naked and true for you. Here's my story, part one and part two. So, it's just like welcome to Richard.
Lovely.
Kind of.
Superb.
Yeah.
Superb. I must admit, I do like that last one because it just shows multi-dimensional beings of all kinds, all creeds, all colors, all shapes, all sizes, all coming together as one. And
Yeah.
that's exactly what we're talking about.
Yes. Thank you, Gargar, my beautiful brother.
Um, I don't know if you've got anything else you want to bring up today, Richard. I mean, I think it's probably slightly shorter show than we have done, but I think we kind of hit the nail on the head today, don't you? And I think
We did. We
it's a
did.
lovely
If
way
you
to
want, I
finish.
can do a final reading, maybe
Yes,
for the
please.
family, like the future.
Yes, yeah. I mean,
Right, Femi?
how about what can we expect after the doors kicked open on the 21st of September? So what are you seeing from the door being kicked open in the 21st of September moving onwards? Like a
All right,
general
let's
reading
go.
of that. Yeah?
Yeah, we can do. Of course, we can do that. Anything, my little Gargar. Do me. Yes, I was gonna say that was you. You get what you deserve. Okay, everything you want. You did that face. You get it. You knew already. Psychic, right? Like mind reading. Yeah. All right. So 21st of September. All
Yeah,
right.
from there onwards, when we go to that new moon and the FU boots are on and we kick that door wide open and we're heading there. So what do we see? What the card's going to tell us about
All right.
that
Let's see.
period of
Let's
time?
fat and rock and roll. So we're moving out of troubled waters, family, with the Seven of Swords. So all your troubles are back here in the Rocky Waves. Swords are all about information, and now we got the family in, and we're going to smooth sailing. Next, we do have fast move. It's gonna this happen again. These are the same cards from the last reading. This is the second fastest moving card of the deck, the Eight of Wands. Rapid fire, coming in, passionate, a lot of information. Everything's going to flip flop in our directions. The creepazoids, sign of the dumb elites. Bye bye, bye bye. Angelic's at the top. Then, it's all the same cards, Gary. We're moving through the three portal, the three of wands. We've already made the plans and we're crossing to new destination. Heartbeat healing with Dolly Parton and her assets. This is the age of Aquarius. It's ongoing healing. And then we do have surrender. Tens are all about endings, about information, okay, of the mind, of the stress. Future has always been a strategy with the Seven of Swords. And then now we got the, again, Gary, I'm repeating almost the same, like, we are making plans for the new Gaia. And then we end with the King of Wands. So that could be Trump. It could be the movement. It could be the alliance. It could be the white hats. Everything is under control, guys. Higher self said three more. We're reevaluating the financial system. It's the end of the world here again. with Dolly Parton because I had to put a bra on her. That's why I keep saying that for the rebirth of a new one. And the last one is Over the Rainbow. Toto. Toto's back online.
Superb, superb. Couldn't make it up, could you? And
Yeah.
again, the reason why the cards are very similar is because the story is very similar to what we've been saying all the way along. The cards can only give you the same kind of message because they can only tell you so many ways or slightly different ways the same kind of feeling of what we've been expressing tonight. So brilliant.
Yes. And Toto is my new totem animal, I think.
Superb, superb. Yeah. Just before we go though, I do have to thank Angela for my lovely t-shirt. It's got a nice design on the back. So and
What is it? Yeah, get up.
you see
Show
that?
your ass. Okay, so it's a pyramid. It's like California. Okay, we got waves. That's
Beautiful. Isn't it?
gorgeous.
Oh, it's lovely. She got me another really nice one as well. So I shall save that to next week as well. So thank you, Angela.
Bah.
So I think with that, that's the end of the show. And thank you very much, Richard.
I
Cracking
love you, my
show.
brother.
It's been awesome. I've loved it. Really enjoyable. And we shall catch up with you, beautiful Femi family, girls and guys, next week for another Rocking Pandora's Box. But for this week's episode, we love you.
Get round. Oh, we love you back. Mwah.
Mwah. Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
babies.